Hello, and welcome to this week's vlog update. I'm currently in the exciting process of receiving and unpacking the feedback that I have been getting on my demo track for iReach. Over the past couple of weeks, I have sent it to well over 100 people, asking for their thoughts and feedback around it. And I've thus far heard back from just over half of those people, and just under a quarter of people have actually given me feedback specifically about the song, which is really encouraging and very, very helpful. I'm, learning so much unpacking that, just what I've managed to do so far. So the most frequently identified opportunity for improvement is, of course, my vocal pitch, i.e., hitting the correct notes. That was not something that was always happening in that demo track, most assuredly, and I really want to focus more on, building my singing skills moving forward, so that next time I actually do hit the correct notes, that would be a really good thing. But other than my singing capabilities, people generally seem to like the overall vibe and arrangement and structure of the song, which was great. And also, another really encouraging bit of feedback that I got from the people who know me really well was that the song, the lyrics, and the sound actually really mesh with me as a person that's really in sync with my energies. And that was also really good to hear from the people who know me well. They, I was getting comments like it brought them back to, some time in the past we had together, or how they perceive me as a person. So it's really, really good that I was managed to convey a bit of who I am into my very first piece that I then circulated for feedback. Really encouraging. Some people have also asked me what my plans are for the piece now. As Melbourne just this week has entered into its sixth of what seem to be rolling lockdowns now, it's probably going to be a while before I'm able to actually get to a studio to record the vocals properly, which is really a good thing because, like I said, I need to practice them more. So I'll get a lot more practicing in of the vocal part before I go into the studio. And who knows when that will be, being in lockdown again. But in addition to working on iReach some more, that also gives me an opportunity, I suppose, to reconsider my strategy. So in addition to going in with iReach, once I'm able to get some studio time eventually, I'm also going to go in with two other songs that I would like to record in at the same time, being Savoring Today and Knowing Nothing Together. Then with those, and in the interim, I'm also going to develop the two instrumental pieces that I've written, being Double Flat and Right Here. Assuming that I can get all of that cohesive and ready, and the studio recording session works out for the vocals, I will essentially have 5 songs ready by the end of the year, which happens to be a good number for an EP. So I'm contemplating at the moment aiming to have an EP together by the end of this year, and then aiming for a full-length album next year, perhaps. That said, it's also been commented by a number of people that I've been speaking to that albums and EPs are kind of outdated concepts at this time. We're now in an era of singles and streaming services like Spotify, so the need for a sort of package or a release all at once of a number of songs isn't as relevant as it once was, perhaps. So I'm not going to tie myself into anything. I'm not going to box myself in at this stage. I'm just going to kind of go with the flow and see how things are looking, how they evolve, and where my development of these pieces goes over the coming weeks and months. And I'm gonna stay pretty open to whatever the possibilities are that arise. So it's going to be an adventure. I am as stoked for it to continue as always, and keen to see where I go next.